is the perfect treat to help cool you off on a hot summer day. Here to share her delicious raspberry and blackberry sorbet, we welcome back professional caterer Alison Tucker. Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
We had a little bit of a break from the warm weather, but we're gearing up for more 90s.
And I think that I've got the perfect solution.
I think you do too.
I think so.
Tell me about what we're whipping up here.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make a raspberry blackberry. I like the combination of those two flavors because it's not just like raspberries are a little tart for me alone. Blackberries not as interesting, I think, without the raspberries. So they're like a really nice combination.
A beautiful marriage.
A beautiful marriage.
Okay.
And this is not something that you're going to need a lot of special equipment for.
Look at this. Okay. We've got it all right here.
You got a blender.
Okay.
You got a freezer.
Yes.
You got a bowl.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I have all those things.
You have all those things. So what we're going to do is I've taken 2 6-ounce packages of raspberries and 2 6-ounce packages of blackberries. I've rinsed them off, and I don't need them I don't need to worry about the extra water from the rinsing it off. That's all going to go into the blender.
No worries.
So this is you're going to put that in your blender.
Yum.
And then you're going to add a half a cup of sugar. It's actually not that much sugar for the amount of berry that you're using.
That's not so much.
Which lets the berry come through. We're really celebrating the berry. We're not celebrating sugar.
Yeah. You go berries.
That's right.
Okay.
And then a 1/4 cup of water. So it's not a lot of water. We've got a half a teaspoon of lemon, which always adds a little acid. Acid is great for your tongue. It just brings all the tastes up. It puts a little zing in your step.
There you go.
And then we have a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay. It sounds a little strange with the berries, but vanilla extract is booze. Okay, that's what it's made of.
Okay.
And alcohol doesn't freeze. So the little bit of alcohol added into the berries brings the freezing point of the sorbet down, which makes it a little easier to scoop and a little
that gives it that perfect consistency.
Perfect consistency.
Okay.
And it also tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
So this we are going to blend until it all comes down. I'm going to shout at you.
Look at that color.
And it gets really, really nice and red or burgundy. It'll change color a little bit after it gets strained, which is a really necessary step because the berries don't taste very good. They're not very fun to chew in your sorbet.
Yeah.
And
all those little seedlings in there.
Yeah. So we're going to take out.
That smells so good.
Doesn't it?
Oh my gosh.
And we just strain this out. And then what you do is you put the bowl into the freezer.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't have an ice cream machine, right, you don't have, I forget what it's called, but like an ice cream maker.
Yeah.
You can put the bowl into the freezer, and in 20 minutes you give it a stir.
Oh,
That's going to take down the crystallization, which is what we're trying to avoid. We don't want it to we don't want the ice to crystallize.
Okay.
We want it to be as smooth as possible.
Beautiful.
And then you take it out another 20 minutes later and stir it up another 20 minutes. It's going to get more and more frozen.
Oh, okay.
But you just keep mixing it up, and that will bring down the crystallization. It's not as smooth as if you have an ice cream maker.
Right.
If you have an ice cream maker and you want to do that, you would just pour, after you strain all of the seeds out, you would just pour that into the container of the ice cream maker, and it'll stir it around.
Which you have done all the hard work for us, so can I pull out our TV Magic version that's already ready over here?
You gotta taste it.
Because I know that it's waiting for me in the freezer.
You can't think about anything else.
Yeah,
You're
no,
like,
I was trying to pretend to be listening, but there's sorbet awaiting me right here. Look how beautiful that color is.
Isn't it pretty?
All right, let's go. Okay. I don't want to spill all over my outfit. Oh my gosh.
It's so fresh. It's just like berries.
Berries.
Berries. Not sugar, not cream, not
so
milk.
good. So fresh. Such a great cool treat on a hot day.
Yes.
Great to see you, my
it's
friend.
Wonderful to see
That was
you.
so yummy. We'll have this recipe and more about Alison on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.